MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in Flushing, Queens. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Zach Wheeler gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Zach Wheeler's a quality pitcher, 3-pitch mix guy, fastball 93 to 96, good hard slider and a straight changeup. If he brings all three of them with him to the ballpark, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Now at the plate, Alejandro Cortez, and we are set
Leading
for baseball here
Miami,
this evening.
The left fielder, number 4.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
The 1-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, Neil Walker is a guy that's looking to turn things around right now. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run. And as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
So coming to the plate, Brian Anderson. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. His average sits at 296 entering play. 17 home runs, 53 RBIs. From the belt, the pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here's the 1-2. And he popped him up. Here comes Cespedes. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits, and that's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice job.
Here's Neil Walker as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You could pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
High and deep to straightaway right. Cousins racing back, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season as the Marlins have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Batting fifth.
In now, Jorge
catcher,
Alfaro.
Jorge.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Okay, just calm down.
Batting
Ready
fifth.
now for the Marlins.
The
Miguel
shortstop.
Rojas, hitless in
Miguel
4 tries in the ball game yesterday. From the belt, the pitch. Runners on the move for second. On a line, that's a base hit. The throw to third. And he's safe.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting.
The right
Must have known he
fielder,
was going to
number
try and
48,
get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either
Hernandez.
fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
Ready now, Gorky Hernandez. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off there 1-0. 3 runs already home here.
Come on, Matt. Come on, swing.
Here's Wheeler on 1-1.
That's a ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Don't let him score.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Cousins. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Now at the plate, Robbie Franks. He represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. First pitch on its way. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Franks is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But of course, these days, there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field. And in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this. But, man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
That's foul.
The 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now the payoff pitch home, and a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4, and as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Standing in, Trevor Richards, and the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame.
Let's hold him, guys. Let's hold
From
him.
the stretch. Check swing called strike, 0-1.
0-1's the count. Back up this route.
The 0-1. 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Trevor Richards, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Stepping up to the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Rosario.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Thoughts, Stan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the switch-hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Count even at 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. 1 out, nobody on. Now a hard liner, but foul. Another full count pitch home. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So striding forward now, Yoenis Cespedes. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
2-2 the count. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alejandro Cortez. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And he takes a called strike 2.
1 ball.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2. 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
The 1-2. And look out. That's the 3rd batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. 6 home runs and 25 driven in. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. A high fastball is in there. Cortez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Now to the plate, Adam Frazier. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Now a look and a throw back to second. Don't want to forget about him. The 1-0. Lowry is over to take a look. Fouled off. One and one. Here it is. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Now batting, the catcher.
Now batting, Jorge Alfaro. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for strike one.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and two now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Fastball just inside.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Cespedes is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Marlins 5 and the Mets nothing. Striding in for his first at-bat, Michael Conforto. And we'll see if he's able to stay locked in. Without a doubt, one of the hotter hitters on this ball club right now.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1-0 the count. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way. Fly ball into straightaway left. Cortez has a beat on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Here's Todd Frazier now. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's taken for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Into the box, Dylan Cousins. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Strike 2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Frazier ranging up the middle, and the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've obviously had a lot of success in terms of pushing across runs. And a big part of that, in his opinion, has been their pitch selection. In this game, they've swung at pitches outside of the strike zone less than 15% of the time, meaning the vast majority of their swings has been at pitches that they're more likely to handle and hit hard.
The shortstop.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Rojas.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
And they start the 3rd inning the way they finished off the first 2, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
Into the box, Gorky Hernandez earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cousins is after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So striding in, Robbie Franks. He drew a walk his first time up.
Franks.
First pitch of the at-bat. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen.
Let's go. Set him down.
And there's ball 2 now. Rojas stands at first with 1 out. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The pitcher, number 36, Trevor.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And that is going to be all for Zach Wheeler. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Robert Gesellman is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Robert Gesellman.
Richards will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Ready for another shot now. Alejandro Cortez. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. The set and the 1-0 pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground at third. Throw on to first to be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Miami's out in front, 5-0. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Ball 2.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two and 2 to the Mets catcher.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Batting in, the second baseman.
Man, as we take another look at this in slow motion, you can see that the first baseman makes a great effort to scoop it out of the dirt. Almost had it, but it squirts out of the pocket, and the man's on board with a throwing error.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Adeiny Echeverria. He's set, and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0. Line drive to center field. Franks is right there, 1 down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Robert Gesellman.
Stepping into the box, Robert Gesellman. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. First offering on its way. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And this will be swept away in foul territory, and we'll see if they try the bunt again. And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down. 0-2.
I mean, he's got to hunt better pitches in the zone to get a sac bunt down. Going to be interesting to see if the manager keeps it on right here or lets him swing away.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. To Frazier at the bag. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Ready for another chance? Brian Anderson, lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's 1 for 4.
Anderson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. This will kick up against the wall now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He just
Now
tattoos
batting.
this ball right
Second
here.
base.
Tried to sneak a
Adam.
fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby out.
Standing in now, Adam Frazier, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Hey. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Up next for the Marlins, the first base.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Neil Walker. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Outside.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. Lowry's got it, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now with the plate, Jorge Alfaro. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's gone 3 for 8. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. One left for Miami, but they hold a 5-0 lead. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Ahmed Rosario.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The 1-2 is low and outside for a ball.
2-2.
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate. Usually gets deposited in the seats.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The left fielder,
Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one runs up high, ball one. Looking at his career totals, Cespedes hits a little over the 270 mark. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. Drilled on the ground is short. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Stepping in now, Todd Frazier, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. We played 4. It's the Marlins 5 and the Mets 1. Ready once again, Miguel Rojas. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. An impressive 4 for 7.
Rojas.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for two. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
The right fielder, number 48, Gorky Hernandez.
Coming to the plate now, Gorky Hernandez. He flew out in his last at bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to make the play is Frazier for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
At the plate, Robbie Franks. First pitch on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss, strike one. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Line to the right side, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
The pitcher,
Digging in,
36,
Trevor Richards.
Trevor
He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. Rojas stands at second with 2 gone. Here he comes again. 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and Frazier will make the catch to retire the side. Marlins leave one. They lead this one though 5-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The right fielder, Dylan Johnson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
One ball.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Cortez is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting.
Next up from New York, Travis d'Arnaud. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Swing and a miss, 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Next for the Mets, Adeiny Echeverria. First pitch coming. Here it is. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from it.
Brandon Nimmo will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Swing and a miss, 2-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now Nimmo connects out to deep right field. Gone! 3-run home run down the line in right. Number 18 for him on the campaign. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Still only 1 out in the inning. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now. And it's fouled away. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Jed Lowry. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. Rosario leads off first with 1 away. Two-0 now.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
The 3-0. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Sandy Alcantara takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Alcantara.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Four runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hit high and deep out to left. Cortez going back on it to the track. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 23 for him thus far, and they take a 7-5 lead.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Down the bump, just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
The batter.
In now, Michael Conforto. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Drilled down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, Dero, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Standing in now, Dylan Cousins. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Mets lead it 7-5. Paul Sewald takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 51, Paul Sewald.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alejandro Cortez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Lifted down the line in left. Here comes Cespedes. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Ryan Anderson.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Nope. A ball and no strikes. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. A throw behind the runner at second. Back in standing. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Ready with the 1-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cespedes is after it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Into the box now, Adam Frazier. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Cespedes is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Now
Dan, you were one
catcher.
pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're one pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Nope.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, Dero, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Walker on second. Alfaro at first. 2 out in the inning. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Marlins forced to settle for 1. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Mets lead this one 7-6. At the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
First offering on its way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. To short, hit hard. Rojas is there. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Now stepping in, Adeiny Echeverria. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, guys, well, maybe that's going to wake him up a little bit. Maybe he needed some extra motivation to square one up and get out of this slump he's been in.
A bouncer up the middle. Rojas right there. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Robinson Cano will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Robinson Cano.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. He comes in 1 tick shy of 300 at 299 with 19 homers and 64 runs batted in. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They'll try and hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Drew Smith is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 62.
Stepping into the box, Yorkis Hernandez. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard, but foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Robbie Franks will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Hit back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Sandy Alcantara.
Standing in, Sandy Alcantara. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Has a look. Now the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
The left fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Alejandro Cortez as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Into the corner and slicing foul. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Brian Anderson waits on deck. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here it comes. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Now that
looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Into the box now, Adam Frazier. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Marlins forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. And we are tied 7-7. Austin Bryce gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Austin Bryce.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Ahmed Rosario. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Ahmed Rosario.
From the stretch. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. And he looks at a curveball that falls in, 1-1. So 1-1. Count is 1-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
The third baseman, number 4.
So digging in now, Jed Lowry. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. The 1-0. Anderson is over to take a look at it. Now the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Three and 2 now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
The 3-2 pitch is taken, but called strike 3, as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Stepping in now, Yoenis Cespedes. Fly ball, not particularly deep, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Mets, still tied 7-7. Jerry's Familia has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 27, Jerry Familia.
Neil Walker will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Neil Walker.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Ready with the 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch, and it's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to left, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at-bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Hernandez.
Here's the first pitch to him. And it's the outside corner. It's strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. A shot down the first baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. There's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Digging in now, Robbie Franks. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Hernandez at second with 2 down. At the ball and a strike.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
One and one. Here it is. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Marlins 8 and the Mets 7. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Zach Duke is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 32, Zach Duke. Now playing center field and batting 9, number 55.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home is a slider that misses below the zone.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
A strike, and it's 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box now, Todd Frazier.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. One-two pitch is a curveball that misses. 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Sinker. 3-2 now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Here's the 3-2. Fly ball into straightaway left. Cortez is in pursuit. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Digging in once again, Dylan Cousins. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Duke has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Has a look, now the pitch. A ball and a strike now. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Now batting, catcher.
And it'll appear as though we'll see a pinch runner now as Rajay Davis takes over on the base pass.
Now running at first for the Mets, number 11, Rajay Davis.
Striding into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Into right field, that's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only one away.
The second baseman.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Dino, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Drew Steckenrider is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Adeiny Echeverria will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 home takes a pitch for strike number 2. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Wilson Ramos will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 40, Wilson Ramos.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. In his career, Ramos has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. 1-0. Here it is. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 0 for 5. Two balls and a strike to count. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. This could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
3-1. Here it is. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that misses. Ball 4. So now the tying run will come across the score. Standing in, Ahmed Rosario. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 offering, and that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
The 0-2 fouled away. The pause and the 0-2, and look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way, and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Stepping in now, Jed Lowry. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 1-0.
Nope,
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Two and 1 now. The 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. We've played 8 full. The Mets are out on top, 9-8. Rajay Davis will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 11.
Edwin Diaz comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Stepping up now, John Birdie. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Birdie.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Called strike 0-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Oh, and 2, here it is. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Now here's the pitch. 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Fouled off. Three and one to the Marlins left fielder. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Settling in now, Brian Anderson. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Drilled right back up the middle. Echeverria for 1. Back to first, a double play, and with that, the ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the 9th, but that's where the threat ended as they turned to double play to finish this one once and for all.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. New York came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jerry Spamiglia claims the win out of the pen, his first. Edwin Diaz records the save, his 30th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB.